There's this new Indian restaurant that opened across the street from me, and I ate a pretty big portion of curry last night. I decided to do my Muay Thai class fasted this morning, and it ended up being very intense. There's like 5 rounds on the bag with sparring rounds. I'm about to cook up a hefty recovery shake. I'm taking like the most supplements I ever have in my entire life at one time right now. So I just want to kind of go through the stack and show you like the exact supplements I'm using to get to 10% body fat. First things first, we got the raw milk. Probably supposed to shake it. Protein powder. This is the secret though. Frozen bananas. Bro, freeze your bananas. This will change your life. You can do so much with this. A little bit of chia seeds for texture. Some almonds. Oh. And normally I would like tell you the macros of this, but I'm not tracking anything, so. So good. I actually ended up adding 2 more things to the shake. This is creatine. I added 10 grams of creatine. It's supposed to help with ATP turnover in your muscles, which makes you able to do more essentially. It's also really good for your brain. If you're sleep deprived, you can take creatine and essentially not lose any cognitive performance. I don't recommend that, by the way. But so yeah, I've been taking like 10 to 20 grams of this a day, through 10 grams in this shake. But the other one I put in there is L-citrulline. The only reason I have this is because when I moved, one of my roommates left it and I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is interesting, I'll try it out. But it's supposed to help with blood flow. People take it to get like a better pump before the gym, but it also can help with recovery. I felt really sore when I woke up today, so I was like, why not? May as well throw some in the shake and maybe it'll help me recover. I don't know. This is not a supplement, but it is essential. The blend, that'll make all your food taste better. We got the no salt, basically just pure potassium. Potassium is an electrolyte. Sodium and potassium are like the 2 main electrolytes. Sodium pulls the water into your cells and potassium pulls it out of your cells. You want a proper ratio so that it can do that at the right rate. But you can also just dose a lot of potassium and it'll pull all the water out of you and make you look marginally leaner. So if for some reason you needed to look leaner quickly, you could just take a bunch of potassium. Theoretically, in theory, this is not medical advice. Another one that I'm taking is ashwagandha. This is supposed to lower your cortisol. I started this challenge because I think I had elevated cortisol, and that's part of the reason I gained weight quickly. I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to reduce the cortisol, taking 600 milligrams of ashwagandha. Every now and then I'll take another pill at night, just if I'm like really on edge after work or something. And that brings me to magnesium glycinate, which is another thing that is recommended for sleep. I'm not even going to try to explain what it does, but it's supposed to help your sleep. I got this like 3 days ago, and the first night I took it, I was like, holy shit. It's not like a drowsy like melatonin does for you. It's like a restful sleep. But once again, that's just purely anecdotal. I'm also taking a multivitamin. I was taking like the 1-a-day multivitamins, so this is a bit higher of a dose of vitamins. During the Bruce Lee challenge, I started taking a multivitamin. I feel like it just gives you a little edge. It's kind of like a you may as well thing. Like you're probably missing something in your diet somewhere, so you may as well supplement. These specifically have made me feel kind of like nauseous a couple times when I've taken them. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I necessarily recommend this one specifically, but there are just a plethora of multivitamins out there. This is salt. So we got our potassium and we have our salt. I would just like sprinkle that on food. Ooh, beta carotene. This is something I take when I'm getting a lot of sun. It's a vitamin A complex that absorbs UV light. So it like sits in your skin and absorbs sunlight. When I go on a trip to Central America or something where the sun is really intense and I take this, I'm way less likely to peel. It's weird, you like get burned still, but then the next day it just like turns over into a tan and then you don't peel. I still wear sunblock and everything, but it's just noticeably better than when I don't. And once again, that's pretty anecdotal. The final 2 things are more like foods. Raw milk, crazy. I'm not even gonna like try and explain anything about it. If you got like a natural food market around you somewhere and you can pick it up. And this stuff, the Intech protein. This is the best tasting protein I've ever had. I've tried it all. Intech is crazy. They have a horchata flavor that I usually go with. I've done like 4 of these huge tubs in a row of it. You have to get that. Go get some Intech. It's crazy. In that video where I talked about like wanting to sell other things besides clothes on my store, this is like something I would like to have. I would like to sell this protein powder on my online store because I like it so much. Like, it's so good. Yeah, like I said, I'm currently taking like the most supplements I ever have. I was taking a vitamin and the beta carotene before, but all this like ashwagandha, magnesium, L-citrulline, creatine, like all that's pretty new. This is the ultimate guide to reaching 10% body fat. I think it's like day 14. It's been about 2 weeks. I need to go to the gym and get a body scan probably like tomorrow. And once I do that, I will update you on the progress. I'm documenting the whole thing about twice a week. I post an update. If you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe. This is like video 5 or 6, so there's already like a bunch of content for you to catch up on. All right, see you next time.